Welcome back everybody to John's Junk. Today we are going to interrupt this automotive themed content YouTube channel with some automotive themed content. Now the trouble I'm having is I took this sucker for a spin the other day and it spun fine. It just didn't stop. Pedal went straight to the floor and I just flew right on through the stop sign. So I've got to adjust that. I was just going to bleed the brakes and keep going because I don't see any sign of a leak. But there's no fluid in the cylinder, master cylinder thingy up under the hood. So I talked to my buddy Ben Brown. He said, check the wheel cylinders. You probably got some weeping going on in there and you can't see it. He is the S10 rat, so he is probably correct. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I guess I'm gonna have to buy some wheel cylinders. I'm gonna start on the far right hand side because that's the furthest away and the hardest to bleed. Why not, right? Didn't figure you guys needed to watch me take some lug nuts off and yank that sucker off. But I want to show you something. See this? Dry. Dry. Not an issue. Now, pull this sucker off. Wet. 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 That's an issue. That fella's leaking. Way I'm kind of glad it's leaking because, well, nothing I said makes sense, but they're both equally far away, I think, I guess. I don't know. Pretty sure I serviced that diff, but it needs fluid in there too, I think. It might be, one would suspect it'd be gear oil. Doesn't smell like gear oil. Gear oil reeks. It's not a lot of it, so I think that right there. Pretty sure that's my culprit. I'm gonna get on my handbrain thingy and see if there's a parts store in town close by that's got one of these little wheel cylinders. And then the ugly bit starts, because if you know anything about me, I hate drum brakes. I hate them. I hate them. I would rather pull a transmission and do a clutch than deal with drum brakes. I hate them that bad. I've got all the tools though, so let's go find a wheel cylinder. Got it all off of there. Drip, drip. Check this out. Crusty. These go in there and pushy pushy. We do what we do, right? Didn't figure you guys needed to watch me do any of that. Rest assured, it would have been like watching two monkeys doing that proverbial thing they do with the football. It wasn't a lot of fun. Now I just gotta figure out how to get it back together. But I took a picture with my handbrain, so now I gotta clean everything up, put it back in, see if that solves my problem. Well, that was not enjoyable. I hate drum brakes. Hate them. If I ever have to do this side, I'm buying an axle that has discs on it and being done with it. That was retarded. I'm not even sure I got it back together completely right, but this side's not the way that side was originally anyway. Just gonna clean this side up. Because I had a lot of dust in there. Then I'm going to slap it together. And it's cold outside in dinner time. And you guys don't need to see this fool bleed brakes by himself, so. Bugs got in my rotor. Bugs got in my drum. It's not a rotor. I hate drum brakes. I hate them. So much. Anyway. Slap this thing together, bleed it tomorrow, or next weekend. I don't know. That's what I did today. What'd you do today? Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See ya. I forgot a piece. Put everything back together. The bar that goes across for the emergency brake return, retention, thingy, mechanism, doodad. So I had to take everything apart and put it back together again. Getting halfway good at this. I still hate drum brakes.